it's time to get the groceries. Let's go see if we can find some deals. Make sure the UPC code on the product matches the one on the tag. Of course, they have clearance racks at my grocery store, and I always check those. But lately, I just have not been finding that much on the clearance rack. I have been finding more on the actual aisles. Check high and check low. Can you ever have enough angel hair pasta? Sometimes buying things in bulk is cheaper than buying them individually. Don't forget the gas discount. I only paid $1.60 per gallon for my gas. I spent $79.44 pre-tax on my groceries. Now, Dillon's always gives you what they say you save. They say I saved 24% or $26.25, but I think we know it's a lot more than that when we count in all of the clearance items. So let me just real quickly go through what I got. I got this English cucumber for $1.34. I just like English cucumbers better than regular cucumbers. Romaine lettuce was $2.99. This is the full price stuff. Avocados were $3.99 for a bag of 4. They actually had avocados on sale this week for 99 cents each. And this is cheaper. This is slightly cheaper, and they were also ripe. Then I got 2 packages of tomatoes, and they were $2.49 each, but one package rang up for $1.99 because I had loaded a coupon. I got some sweet potatoes, 4 sweet potatoes for, what was that, $3.36. I think sweet potatoes are one of the best values out there. Then I got this wolf chili for $2.29. And these olives for $3.99. And this asparagus was on sale. It was $2.03 for a bundle of asparagus. I got sourdough bread this week to switch it up, and it was $3.79. These hot dogs were on sale for $2.99 each. Got 2 packages. Carrots were $2.49. I prefer to get the whole carrots and peel them. It doesn't take that much time. I think they taste better and they last a lot longer for sure. And then celery was $1.89. These peaches were on sale for $1.49 a pound. So these 6 peaches were $3.55. Hot dog buns were $1.79 a package. This angel hair pasta was on sale for 99 cents, but one of them rang up for 49 cents because I had a coupon loaded. This cheese was $3.99, but it was buy one, get one free, so it was basically $1.99 each. And now we're to the clearance items. I got this kale for $1.75, and this artichoke and jalapeno dip, it sounded kind of good, for $2.47. Mashed avocado was $2.16. This hummus was $1.80. And then anything in the red nut bag is 99 cents. So I got 3 bags of apples. There were 4 apples in each for 99 cents each. This little bag had 1 avocado and several tomatoes for 99 cents. This is a melon. I don't even know what kind of melon it is. But for 99 cents, I figured we'd try it. Same with this melon. I don't know what kind of melon it is, but we'll try it. At first I thought it was a spaghetti squash, but I believe it's actually a melon. We'll find out. And these cookies were marked down 50% off, so they were $2.74. These snap peas were $2.51. This Stone Fire naan rang up for 39 cents. Because it was reduced to $1.64, and then I had a coupon. So 39 cents for that, 99 cents for these 3 zucchini. And this was $10.80. But I think it had originally been 15 something. Yeah, no, $16.89. Marked down to $10.80. And I've got some friends coming from out of town. Gonna stay about 4 days, and I'm gonna make some shish kebabs while they're here. So that's what that steak is for. What are we gonna eat this week? Well, we're going to try to eat healthier this week. And I didn't buy any yogurt because I just decided it's too high sugar. So we're taking a week off from yogurt, and I am going to make us avocado toast. And I also still have fruit. I got these peaches, and I've got all those apples down there, and I've got some oranges still. So we'll have fruit and toast. And then lunches are almost always salads and leftovers. And for our dinners, now these hot dogs, you know I have my kids, my grandkids, on Mondays for Camp Nana Banana. And so I feed them lunch, and tomorrow we are going to have hot dogs. I've got this can of chili in case anyone wants a little bit of chili on it. And I've got cheese in case I want a little bit of cheese on it. And I'm going to slice those apples, and we're going to have carrots and celery. So that's what I'm feeding them tomorrow, plus that'll be enough for a cookie or two per kid. But what we are going to eat in the evenings is going to be a bunch of vegetables. Now, I do have a bunch of meat in the freezer, and so I might put just a little bit of meat on our plates, but mostly it's going to be vegetables. I think tonight I'm going to do roasted sweet potato with asparagus, and maybe make a little side salad. And then we could have spaghetti, and I could make some garlic toast with some of this sourdough, and we could have a romaine lettuce salad to go with it. I also have regular potatoes, and we might have loaded baked potatoes and some roasted vegetables, maybe the zucchini and snap peas. And then since I have so many potatoes, I mean, there's lots of things you can do with potatoes. I could make potato soup or roasted potatoes, but we are really going to concentrate on the vegetables the next 3 or 4 days, because this is only enough food for probably 3 or 4 days. Will get us by, though I could make grilled cheese sandwiches and some kind of soup. I make a really good soup that has kale in it. This is plenty of food to get us by the next 3 or 4 days. And I was just stocking up on the angel hair because it was on sale. All right, that actually says canary melon. So I don't know what that's going to taste like, and I have no idea what this is. It has no sticker on it. It'll be a mystery melon. I find the thrift stores so entertaining. Okay. So true, so true. I would not wear this. No shirt describes me better. I'm home from Goodwill, and I'm going to show you what I got. Now, Tuesdays at my Goodwill is senior discount day, so I get 15% off. And as a result of that 15% off, it said I saved $20, and I spent $70. And I got these Hey Dude shoes. I think they're kind of high, actually. And they were about $11. And this is one of the things I was most excited about. It's a bed headboard wedge pillow, but it doesn't say what size. And it was about $3.25 after the discount. And I'm not a big sign person, but I do have a beagle, and I thought maybe I would hang this up in my laundry room. No one sees it anyway. And I got this because I don't know why. I just really love bunnies. And this is like a mother of pearl. And like I said, Goodwill never takes the prices off. So this originally cost someone $14.99. And this was $5.99 at Goodwill, so about $5 with the discount. But I saw one of these on Etsy, only it was an elephant shape, but just like this. It was $70. Crazy. Then I got a blanket. Can't have too many blankets. And it was about $6. And I got John Wayne a shirt for $5.49. He loves these gold label shirts. And I got 2 baby outfits for $1 that I'm going to try to put on the porch goose. Then I got some clothing. And Goodwill uses a color tagging system. And so this week it was yellow. So anything with a yellow tag was half off. So that would have made that, what, $2.75 for this shirt. And this shirt is a Talbot's. And this little shirt, I don't recognize the brand. Classic Elements, it's just a blue shirt. same, $2.75. Then I got this, I don't know, what do you call these things that you wear over something to try to make yourself look thinner when it really probably doesn't work at all. I paid full price for it, well, $5.49 minus the 15% discount. And same with this shirt. It was $5.49 minus the 15% discount. It was a Croft & Barrow. And this Christopher and Banks shirt was half off, so $2.75. And this is an Eddie Bauer shirt, and it was $5.49. And I probably would not have bought these at that price, except I'm just kind of desperate for short sleeve shirts. And this shirt, which has never been worn, was also, I believe, $5.49 minus the discount. Now, I think I did pretty good because, of course, I haven't been in a department store in years, so I really don't know what stuff costs anymore. I try to use Google Lens and look certain things up before I buy them, but not usually clothing because it's already pretty cheap. Of course, I wash all my purchases in this disinfectant, and you just put a capful in the laundry and it works great. Now, I have a system, one in, one out. And so I went through my closet and found some shirts that I will not wear anymore. And I was just watching a video on how not to look old and dated, and one of them was Paisley's. So I'm getting rid of this shirt. Well, guys, thanks for sticking around all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. There's not a lot new going on around here. I did have my camp with my grandkids on Monday, and I ended up taking them to Gage Park in Topeka, and we rode the train and the carousel. Now, my older grandkids are just getting too cool to do stuff like that. So they're getting ready to graduate Camp Nana Banana. I'm gonna have to make them some little diplomas at the end of the summer. And tonight, I am having a dinner party. And so I'm about as nervous as a cat in a room full of rockers. I haven't had a fancy dinner party with important people since before COVID. And I feel, slightly nervous about it, but I think it'll go okay. John Wayne is smoking a brisket, and I'm just gonna have baked potatoes and corn and rolls, and I think it'll be just fine. Now, another thing I wanted to tell you, if you watched my last video, I told you about Google Lens. Well, I don't know why I never noticed this, but that little camera app is also on Amazon and on other store websites. So anytime there's that little camera app, you can click on it and search by picture. And that's really helpful when you're trying to price compare, because Amazon is not necessarily the cheapest place to buy things, and it's really nice to be able to comparison shop like that. And I was able to go to Goodwill, which I always love to do. And I showed you a couple of silly shirts that I saw in the store that kind of made me laugh because I have 3 kids. So I guess I was normal 3 kids ago also. But it also reminded me of a training class that I had to take years ago. It was being taught by like a psychologist to a bunch of investigators. She said to pay attention to what people put on their shirts or bumper stickers, things like that, signs they put up at their house, because she said that is telling you a lot about the person. So if they had on a shirt, if a woman had on a shirt that said, "I'm a real witch," only she spelled it with a B, then she is a real witch with a B, because she's telling you that. She's proud of that. And it's almost like a warning. She is telling you in advance, don't mess with me. Same thing if you went into someone's house and they just had rows and rows and rows of, let's say, bottles of alcohol. Well, then alcohol is super important to that person. They're putting it on display. They're showing you how important it is to them. So things people display in their homes tell you a little bit about them, what's important to them. If they have a bunch of travel pictures, then they probably like to travel. If they've got a bunch of books, they like to read. But it's the same thing with bumper stickers and shirts and anything else that people throw out there. They're trying to tell you something about themselves. We went into a restaurant not long ago, and there was a man in there, and he had on a shirt that said, "I don't like people." And I thought, this is someone who really doesn't like people, because he's telling you right on his shirt, "I don't like you, stay away from me." So pay attention to those little signs, and stay away from people who are warning you, I guess. It was really interesting training. But I'm going to end with a little story, as I always do. And this story is about John Wayne. So one day, John Wayne came home, and I was just around the corner. I heard him open the door. I heard him step inside the house, and I hear him say, "I really missed you today." And I thought he was on the phone. I'm like, who is he talking to? And so I just keep listening. And he said, "I can't wait to be in your arms again." And I'm like, what is going on? And I come around the corner to confront him, and he's talking to his recliner. He probably knew I was around the corner the whole time. But he is a man who believes that there should be a national holiday to the man who invented the lazy boy. He has told me that many times. So maybe we can get up a petition. I don't even know who the man was, but John Wayne claims he's deserving of a day off work. Anyway, that's all I have for you this week. I hope you find some great bargains, and tell me about them. Tell me how you save money. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you soon.
Little bitty bird.
Here's Gracie in her dollar Goodwill swimsuit. Having a fancy dinner party for some friends tonight. And this china was my great-grandma's.